everyone, thank you for joining me for this Floss Tube Extra. My name is Paula and you can find me on Instagram underneath the 502 Stitcher. In this extra, I was want to talk to you about my New Year's Eve plans and the stitch along that I'm joining along with called the 12 by 12. It is a stitch along hosted by Pam at Just Keep Stitching and Kia B. And in the stitch along, basically what you do is you either have 12 new starts starting at noon all the way to midnight, or you work on 12 WIPs from noon to all the way to midnight. There are also people that are doing a combination. And I've heard of a few of the floss tubers say they're going to work on 11 WIPs and one new start, or I've heard a combination of like maybe 6 new starts and 6 WIPs. And you can follow along with both Kia B and Pam at Just Keep Stitching on either their Instagram or their YouTube channels, where they will talk about all the information about it. I did also see on the Christmas special of Just Keep Stitching that Pam said that her and Kia are going to be having some like Instagram live videos throughout the day at different times, and you can check those out and then follow along throughout the day. Mine is going to look a little different. I have younger children, and they are not going to let me sit for 12 hours and stitch. And I want to be able to fully give an hour to each project to be able to, do it correctly. So what I was thinking about doing was maybe 4 new starts on the 30th, 4 on the 31st, and maybe 4 on actual New Year's Day. My daughter's birthday is the 29th, so we're having people over on New Year's Eve, like my mom and my mother-in-law, for a little small party for her, so we'll be busy with that also. The hashtags associated with the stitch along is hashtag NYE12X12 for the whole stitch along, and for the team WIPs it's hashtag team WIPs, and for team new starts it's hashtag team new starts. I'm keeping track of all of mine in my cross stitch journal. I got this from the Fat Quarter Shop last summer, and I've been writing all my projects down into it, and I'll show you a blank page. I find it really nice to be able to write everything down, so that way I don't forget what I'm doing. And it has like a little note section. So I've already started like writing all the information down, and then in the notes I put the NYE 12 by 12 just so I knew that was with that stitch along. And I'll go ahead and show you my projects that I'm doing. I did talk to you in my last video about new goals that I had for the year, and they were to stitch on larger count fabrics, to try new designers, and to work on my stuff for my stash. And pretty much all of those kind of been going in there. I'm going to have several 28 count fabrics we're doing. All the flosses and the fabrics I had in my stash. And so I was able to pull them out. I only have to go to the store and get a few flosses that I need for a couple of them. The first one I'll show you is in this bag, is going to be the March calendar crates by Stitching with the Housewives. And on this one, I will be doing the call for colors. I'm going to be using RT's 14 count Ada that I got at Hobby Lobby. And again, I'll be using the call for colors on that one. And I'm not going to have like this one is done on this time. I know some people are like at 1 o'clock I'll be working on X project. I'm going to kind of just go with the flow, whatever sounds good for me for the day. On this one, this is Snowed In Snowbirds. It's a Dapper Doodad by Stitching with the Housewives. And I will be doing a call for colors for it. I'm going to be using the same kind of fabric. I just had some scraps left over from projects that I will be using for that. So it's 14 count Ada. And I will be doing the call for colors. And then also in the same bag, the next one I'm going to be doing is Snowed In Winter. They use the exact same colors. And it's from Stitching with the Housewives, and then I'll have them together because again they use the same colors, and so I have everything in their project bag together. The next one I'm gonna do came from is Stitching with the Housewives, but it was in the punch needle and Primitive Center magazine, the spring 2020 issue. And it is the Buffalo Plaid Spring. See that? Hope you can see that real well. On that one, I'm going to be doing 14 count Ada also with the call for colors from the same fabric from Hobby Lobby. The next one I'm going to be doing is again another one of the Stitching with the Housewives is the Buffalo Plaid Winter. I don't have a copy with that one. I had that one on the digital copy of the Punch Needle and Permanent Stitcher magazine, and I ran out of ink, and I don't have a colored picture of what the winter looks like. But it's basically the same thing, just a little bit different scene. And my next project will be Lizzie Kate, the Spring Sampler. Now on this one, I did 28 count. It's going to be, let's see, I wrote it down exactly what I have, exactly what the fabric is. Sorry. It is DMC Monaco tea dye that I got a big roll of it from the Fat Quarter shop, and it's going to be 28 count. And now on this one, I did not do the call for colors. I just went through my stash and kind of picked colors, flosses that I thought would look good with it. The next one is Lizzie Kate Winter Wishes. And again, this one I'm just doing colors for my stash. I'm going to be doing this one on 28 count Peter Ice Angel fabric. And it's blue, kind of a bluish color. Next one, I've worked on a few of these before, and I just honestly wasn't in love with it. I didn't think my colors, because I was using the call for colors, and I didn't like it with the fabric that I picked. It is Seasons 2, and I'm going to be working on the January, which is actually the main picture. And this one is from Hands On Design. I'm using 16 count fabric. I forget what the name brand is. I got it from Fat Quarter Shop, but it was more of a white, and I didn't like it, so I followed along with Priscilla and Chelsea of how to tea dye. So I teed and coffee dyed this myself. And again, it's 16 count. So, but I think that the whites that they have picked will look pretty good on it. My next one, these is going to be on 28 count, the Monaco DMC tea dye that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. And this one is from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I've never done any of their patterns before. This one is Snowman Kisses. And again, with this one, I'm not doing the call for colors. I kind of picked for my stash. My next one is going to be Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Barn. This one I am doing the call for colors. I liked how the specialty hand dyed yarn has the variegation, and I like how it looks in the barn. So I did order some of the Week Style Works from Fat Quarter Shop in the Turkish Red, and then I got the rest of the colors that I needed. The rest of them are DMC. And this one I'm going to be doing on 28 count fabric that I coffee tea dyed myself. And again, I followed along with Priscilla and Chelsea on their YouTube video. They had a special where they showed you how to do that. So you can check out Priscilla and Chelsea's YouTube video, and they have, or YouTube channel rather, they have one where they can show you how to do that. My next one, I'm going to be doing on 28 count Monaco tea dyed again, and this is Primrose Cottage, and it is called Home Sweet Home. I just think it's so cute. I'm looking forward to this one really well. And this one I pulled colors from my stash again. And my last one. It is going to be on Artiste 14 count Yorkshire Gray fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby. And this one I am using the call for colors. I had all the colors that they did call for in my stash. It is White Christmas 2022, and I'm planning to do the bird one. We have a bird feeder in our backyard, and I just love watching all the birds that come in to use our bird feeder, and so I just picked that one. With it being so cold lately, we've been having quite a few birds. I hope you found this video informative to know a little bit about the 12 by 12 stitch along. And again, check out the Kia B and Pam at Just Keep Stitching, their YouTube videos and their Instagram to find more information about it. And I hope that you have a wonderful new year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.